Okay, thank you very much. And how did you come across this term beneficiary equivalence last week? How? What happened for us to come to that?
Last week.
Yes. You are not here? Yes. What happened? We were looking at livelihoods portfolio theory. Do you remember?
Yes.
So this was wrong side. Okay. The student also. All right. So these are the principles which were guiding us in the program, or they are guiding us now because it is still in operation. And from there, I think we looked at the objectives. This is where we started from last week. So we looked at the objectives, and we moved on to look at all these things down here. The pillars. Did you look at the pillars, right? Did you look at the pillars last week? Yeah, so from here, I will not continue. I will stop here and see what we will do now. Right. Today, we are going to look again to move on. We are going to be very quick. The 6 hours will give you volumes of work. Remember, we missed quite a number of hours behind, right? So maybe by next week, we make 1-2 make-up class. So you are all benefit. I have no problem with you saying no, but I told you about it here. It's up to you. And this is one of the areas where if somebody really wants to challenge himself, right? Would you do your dissertation? It's an area which is so full of literature and don't have to be bothered. You don't have to be bothered. So much literature exists, and I'm sure it would be very good to look at this. How many of you want to do that? There's too much literature in this one. Too much literature. Other than these other small things you pick around. This one is literature. You have too much primary literature around. You can go get the others, but you can be informed by Guys, let's be curious. When you are in first year, Kuli makoma gati babuta. Yes. Because you don't have what your battles around. So you need to get them. Seriously. So I also, Sangara. Mamma, Sangara. You need to be happy. Okay, today we move on to look at the functions of social protection. Functions of social protection. Let's look at that. Alright, so let's look at functions of social protection. I think we have looked at the social protection now in a lot of detail. And there are too many problems that we first understand sometimes. I discovered that eventually I slept with that power. When everybody has power. Of course, with a couple who never has no power. First week about this, enough is just a long time ago. How do you wake up and run with engineering training? BSc engineering, this BSc engineering that they fail to connect. That's the truth. So, that's it. So, I will wrap at you. I'll be urgent, tired and home somewhere. And there will be an issue somewhere. And unless there will be a committed government worker in a change, something happens here and see never be solved. I will ask. And there will be a child in the Mulanje somewhere, and William with the social worker in the Mulanje office, and also just that child whose parents have been swept by a friend, and the child runs and doesn't want to lose that child. Also right. Yes. Okay, so we've looked at our social protection in detail, and that it is concerned with the protecting and helping the poor, vulnerable, and marginalized groups. Marginalized groups are supposed to be there, and that was it. Waiting there. Including dealing with those including whatever it is. And they asked me why I made this stupid mistake. Can I answer? I was preparing against the level of the battery that means I was going quickly and the battery is also running quicker because you are taken care of. Now the risk, as we know, can affect both individuals or households, and also can be associated with the life cycle stages, right? We know what the life cycle stages are. To make it able to proceed, basically what you as individuals pass through in life. And here, you be good enough to live. Let's give it You can read it because I was writing. What was it dropping here? Comienza a lavorare così. Ah, okay, so alright, so this is how we are looking at this. I'm sure I can proceed. Those who want to get notes, not from the photos, can get them direct from me if you have a flash. As long as they don't have viruses. Okay, so Havel, Havel 2007 argues that there is need for caution when examining interventions within the context of social protection, because there is always a likelihood of overlap. How do you know that the intervention you are carrying out is part of social protection? And trying to caution us that there is always a lot of overlap. And here, you can see that overlap in a number of livelihoods or livelihoods approach. You can get this in the different livelihood approaches. And we cite one example. We'll talk about issues of human capital development. What is it? And we will find ourselves talking about food security. These can create overlaps. The issue is, does food security in a household translate into human capital development? If this was the question, how do you answer? Can human capital development be affected by food insecurity at household level? So you can see all these are just simple things are there, but you can come with the question, so we have the questions with the easiest thing, right? So here you can get two questions out of this. Very simple. So here, how it tells us that you have a lot of these confusions around when you are looking at issues of intervention as part of your social protection. It means you need some caution. And also, you may wish to know that the contradiction sometimes when you arrive, as you compare and contrast ideas must be looked at from how you look at what we call the schools of thought. Okay? As I presented earlier by schools of thought, there's no contradiction, right? Incremental, universal. We understand. Have we mentioned this before? Incremental, universal, residue, whatever it is. Have we? Does anybody remember that? We've never mentioned this, do we?
Only universe.
What? Okay, let's have what? Yes, what's the universal? Yes?
No, I was not answering your question.
No, after the issue is that I'm not, yes, you can ask me a question, but I'll send that question back to you. And question the rest of you. Have we ever, that sounds strange, or you have ever heard about it?
Okay, so you only told us about universal. Maybe I don't remember about it.
Does it ask your neighbor?
Yes.
Yes, why?
He's saying you only remember about universal.
Universal what? Innocence. And this is, that's what you are doing. Yeah? Universal innocence, you are never to come by. We talked about schools of thought when it comes to issues of social protection, right? Whether you need a universal type of social protection or what? Yeah. So what is the universal school of thought? What does the universal school of thought say about social protection? No, I think your hand is yours. Because your hand is not here. She's just a crossing chair. What is a chair? What does it say? Yeah, go ahead. Roy. Is that the second? Madam? Social protection? Oh, good. So here, that is the issue of the means test comes in, which I have mentioned over and over. Victoria, what is means test? In my head. She's good. Where? Okay, well, Sharon. Tell me. No, listen. Oh, the Sharon and Sharon.
Sharon is Sharon, so this one is Sharon. So it makes it Sharon.
Sharon and Sharon, right? And you are number one, she was number two when you arrived here, so spare. Let me ask you. Nonsense. Means test. That's it. That was behind you. Ask her, means test. Yeah, because I'm talking and she's hiding herself behind you.
No, I'm not hiding. Just carry down.
Alright, so let's proceed. So, with this understanding, the social protection objectives also do vary quite a lot, right? And at this point, it's necessary that when you look at objectives, you must group them in some categories so that you're able to understand. So you have two types. You have the short-term objectives, which you look at how they could meet basic needs, smooth consumption. Mohammed, what is to smooth Anybody? When we're looking at the level portfolio theory, we mentioned this, right? Yeah. In other words, what we're trying to do is to ensure food security at household level. You have moved in that consumption. That consumption will be available, right? Something like that. So, not something that usually. Do you have this space? Where is it? I can't get hold of this. I can't get it. Yeah, so what about the basic needs and smoothing the consumption? Especially if the household can have adequate levels of food. Actually, this can ensure food security at the household level. And also we do mitigate the impact of shocks. And some of the programs that can get under this, it's about how you support income for people who are in poverty, and how you prevent people from falling into poverty. That's one thing. When you prevent people to fall into poverty, when we go call that mercy, the other mercy, not mercy, the other mercy. Well, yeah. When you prevent people from falling into poverty, what is it? Right? Right. And also prevent people from actually getting into deeper poverty, right? Which may be caused by natural phenomena and things like those. So this is how you would relate that to our social protection. Now, long-term objectives is focused on longer-term development by supporting people to move out of poverty, right? Permanently, not just move out of poverty today and tomorrow falling back. So move out of poverty and must remain there, right? And it means you as an individual must build safety nets so you don't fall back. And one of those ways in which you can use those safety nets is what we call asset accumulation, asset use, right? You build your own assets. When the money is finished, you can sell one of your houses or one of your cars, right? And you'll be safe. That's what it means. And also, actually, that's what I say, you must stay out of poverty, actually, completely, right? So if you build your assets, for example, let's assume you have 6 cars. Let's assume you have 6 cars. You have 6 cars. And he has 6 houses. You both have assets, right? You can buy your cars, you can buy his houses. You may have more money than that in terms of the values that you have. But if you can have less with these houses, if you buy those up-class houses with the cars, it's cost a billion. Okay. The difference will be his house will be fixed, right? As an asset, your asset is a mobile asset. And some stupid guy with a mirror will knock into your car and you're finished. Your money is important, right? So, we talk about remaining there permanently because you have some assets which should be protected from inheritance around. So, this gentleman here, 2014, that was his argument. And says these long-term interventions including opportunities for inclusive growth, human capital development, including social stability. Do you think social stability is important in social protection? Or what would this social stability be? What would it be? Yes. What is it? Right. So, we'll be looking at what we call functional social systems. Right? That's okay? That's what you want to tell us? Social systems. No, you could have your own understanding. That's why we're here. All these days cannot have one answer, which is possible. And in social sciences and in the social or community work, everything is an answer. Right? Except that it may not be the right answer. What do I mean? Everything is an answer except that it may not be the right answer. And I'll give you an example. Right? If a gentleman comes to your office, complains about lack of money, lack of whatever, everything, family, this, that, and so on. Right? And there are social work. You can decide to tell him, say, my friend, what are you worried? Go to people, go to ShopRite, break the deal and get the money, you are okay. It's still an answer, right? Yeah. It's not an answer. It is not an answer. Will the gentleman not get the money? He will get the money. Right? But this is the right answer. But you still get the money, but this is the right answer. That's why in social work we look at what we call alternatives, right? In your intervention and decision making, you have so many answers and you choose one. You talk about alternatives, right? Something which can fit in the situation. By telling him to go and steal, we are creating more problems for him. Yes, he will still get the money and the person will be on his neck every day. So it means he can't simply get that. So everything can answer. In community development, you go to a village, there's a problem, they can't meet to construct a clinic, you just tell them, forget about the clinic, go to a witch doctor. So do you have witch doctors around? Yes, we have. Yeah. So forget about the clinic. Still an answer, right? Yeah. But this is the right answer. That's why I'm using it. So here, a functional system, social stability is about a functional social system, right? Because even if you have the social protection measures around, if the system is chaotic, you cannot. Right? If you have war around, even if you have measures to protect people from poverty, you cannot work. Things like those. So that is the system. Now, in terms of programming, this gentleman here talks about issue transformative programming, where he's talking about what is this thing that? Okay. Okay, so it talks about transformative type of programming and also how you can support equity. What is equity? Is that what? Madam? Equity. My approach is very simple. If you cannot answer, I pass to your next letter. Always. No, but your neighbor must be to your right. No. Not in front of you. Right? What is equity? Empowerment and also issues of human rights. So I'm going to speak here terms like equity, empowerment, this and human rights, the social justice issues where we're trying to level the ground where each individual is able to access what is supposed to be his, what the government or duty bearers are supposed to provide and also recognize that it's important that individuals have. Now, I mentioned about the Marai growth development strategies and also mentioned about the SDGs. This also fits well with our SDGs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, 13, and something like that. And I just mentioned 20 minutes ago about SDGs, these SDGs, when we were looking at I mentioned this thing, I remember. We were looking at the certain things that I mentioned about SDGs. What are SDGs? Sustainable Development Goals, right? And I talked about the MDGs and Marai Growth and Development Strategy, which looks at what they call the Marai 2030, right? As a program which came after the Millennium. And I look at all these things are fitting into these international frameworks. And the SDG, we talk about the 2063, these are SDGs, and there are quite a number of those. 1 and 2, they are focusing on providing social protection to protect the poor, right? And also on 2, about ending hunger. Number 3 is talking about health, good health. Number 4 talks about education, and so forth and so forth. You have 5, you have 8, you have 10. One of those, I think, is 8, is looking at the social equity or equality, social justice. And I think number 13 is looking at issues of protecting minorities and something like that. It's not technical. So these are the things are. Guys, these things, Mukmari was correct. I'm emphasizing on these things because these things will become your Bibles in your field, Makama. Social work and concept development. SDGs must understand and know them very well. What are they? Right? MDGs must understand them, know them very, very well. And international instruments must understand them very, very well. Otherwise, we are going to work with the NGOs, we are going to work with governments, with churches and everything. Everything. Even if it is an NGO. Right? When we were in second year, we looked at the social policy. Did you do it? We did that. Long time ago, we have forgotten it. Did you do social policy? Serious? You did social policy. You did social policy? Why? Something went wrong. You did. You forgot it.
No.
Why? You did it yourself? Okay. So we say, when you look at these SDGs and whatever it is, when it comes to national level, what is the role of the policy on this? Well, you are not now mentioning your first name. You are common. We say, whatever you do, whether in a private, whatever, whether it's a national organization, but you are in Malawi here, all that you do must be in line with your public policy, right? What government states and what government says. So in fact, all these SDGs, whatever you do in Malawi, they are addressing these issues of SDGs in the context of the Malawi public policy. You understand? We cannot do certain things outside our policy, right? We cannot come all of us and say, okay, we're looking at issues of human rights, and so same-sex marriages are human rights, and we say, no. Our policy says no, right? So look at all these things. So everything that you do will be in the context of your public policy, and all these things that we do, whether it's NGO design programs, they'll still have to be in the context of what they're supposed to be. All right. Let's just almost some summary there. Social protection systems help to protect poor and vulnerable groups of people so that they are able to cope with shocks and crises. Okay? And also they do help to improve both health and education services at both individual and community level. And also, through various interventions, social protection does ensure that the special population groups are supported. And when you look at special population groups, then you go back to the SDGs, you mentioned about those things. I think Article 10, between anyone of these 10 or 13 should be addressing those things. Yeah. Right. So, let's look at the functions. I'm using this one as a snapshot of functions, and we're still going to look at them. Okay. One of those is equity. So social protection creates equity when they reduce poverty, equality, and when they promote equality and opportunities. And through social protection, we see that the groups of marginalized groups of people also get the support. Women, children, those with disabilities, and the elderly. And also number two function is it creates opportunities. So we have several opportunities are created by way of investing in human capital. I think we have used this too much human capital over and over again. It is important that we understand. And particularly, see the connection. What is it? What is about human capital development? Human capital development, I think I've mentioned too many times this morning. Try to link that one to social protection. Can it? First thing you must understand what is human capital development. That's important, right? Once you understand that one, try to relate that one to social protection. What is it? Are they in any way in a relationship something like that? And here you discover that if you invest in food and nutrition, when you ensure food security, household level, and so forth. It's complete. We discover that it can improve human development. So that is, we need to do this. When I start repeating things, I just try to help you. When I start repeating things, usually I want to help people understand and relate to those things better. Let's proceed here. Now, the equity, opportunities, and within opportunities, we have issues of how you improve access to productive work. We have always talked about public works and all sorts of things, how we build skills for work, and also how it can facilitate transition from school to work. That is creating opportunities. By passing through school so that you're able to do good, you're actually trying to use that. And number four, to improve resilience. If you go back to objectives on social protection, you'll find somewhere where we're talking about resilience. And we say, what is resilience? If you can't do that in English, let's look at it. Resilience is the resilience, what's the name? Anybody? Is resilience superior or resilience to do what? cheo zote. Ndio cheo. Njai. Jaira. Can you give us an example of Jaira and Jaira? Jaira, how do you know Jaira? So Jaira is Zoro. Yeah, what is it? Jaira. So Jaira is Zoro, yeah? Jaira might be there. So what is resilience? Yeah, okay. Resilience is ability to cope with the situation. And when you cope with the situation in the chair, how can you then the problem conversation. Take care of what is it? TH or TE. Okay, let's move on. And also the issue of how you build capacity to manage shocks. Right? It's part of resilience, right? So resilience is about being able to cope with the situation and you continue to live your normal life because of that. So this is what it is. And also issues of social support, insurance, pensions, medical stability, and so forth. And if you look at the SDGs, you look at the IMDGs, you look at the actual social protection objectives, you find these things coming up. I think I talked about SDG 3, which is health, and the SDG 8, 10, 13, issues of pensions there, issues of stability, and the special population, something like that. So this we are in that process. Now let's look at what I call the analytical concepts. Here I'm trying to look at the way we understand social protection. I've looked at so many things around. These revolve around several concepts that we have. You know, a day ago when I was doing my research, maybe this material is too complicated. Do you think so? Nisikie, Zuveka. Si Zuveka. So, Zuveka is quiet. Si Zuveka quiet. So what is it? Method. Zuveka. Oh, Zuveka. William is quiet, and you know that is also quiet. Zuveka. I was tempted to remove these things. I said, maybe they are very complicated. But then I said, okay, if I leave them, I thought they are in fourth year. Seriously. They are in fourth year. Then I could leave. But it's even that government. Anyway, sure, after this, where are they going to live? It's very low. No, you not get this. You not notice in the field. In the field, you don't notice. Nobody gives you notice in the field. Notice is yourself. How you interpret the things that you're playing. But I said, now makosa now. See after this, then let's put up a master. Let's put them guys there. Cover the details of course. Yes, because when you go there, you don't have details notes like this. Of course, in bed, they must give you too much notes. Never used to have notes. But library is full of books, relevant books. So that's where I believe that. So here, we are saying that when we formulate social protection objectives, you remember, when we looked at this gentleman here, he did caution us that coming up with the objectives, Mr. Babajan again, he says it's very confusing because you have to look at the different issues around. And the fourth gave us an indication that they can be in two categories, those that actually affect them or the wrong term, and that's why I came on the issue of how do you analyze those things. That's why we have the analytical concept, and that when you're formulating social protection objectives, they must arise from different conceptual approaches, right? Conceptual approaches. And also this, therefore, explains to us why it is evident on how different countries understand social protection. How we understand it is different from what people in Uganda or DRC do, right? Because sometimes they become contextual. Talking about concepts, now we're talking about something in context. What would this one be? Anybody? Social workers or community workers. What is the social context? What is social context? Anybody? How many of you have done early childhood development? Social work. You've not done early childhood development? Of course. Anyway? Okay. Have you done the social, anyone of the social learning theories? Can somebody mention one? Social learning theory. Anyone of those? Or a lot of those? Right? Mandra is the most common recited because it's easiest, I think, right? Yeah? Really? Let me see model. What does it say? So, don't be sorry for what. And one of the first issues of social learning and early childhood growth and development. Is early childhood growth and development the same thing? Growth and development. Are they the same thing? Okay, so tell us, what is child growth? And the development? Development is the
changes in the
character of the child. So here, what you are trying to tell us, you are becoming what you call a behavioral social worker or scientist, yes? So the behavior of the individual, whatever it is, and forth. Now fix these questions from there. That's what it is. Now, if you are a behavioralist the way you do, then you must tell me the definition of the social context from there. What is it? Context. If you are saying tell me something else. Social context. What is social context? From your viewpoint, derived from your learning theory, based on your understanding of child growth and development.
It's how a human being
Please help her. I mean, I'm not just asking her question, but it's for all of you here. William? No. Owen? No. No, sir? Johan?
I know it.
Yeah, you have been nominated? Yes. Well, yes.
Like the norm.
Mm-hmm.
Society.
You Google, yes, you Google.
What?
Yes.
No, I found it.
Oh, that's okay. Let's go ahead. Yeah.
So I'm saying those are the norms in which the family or the community belong. Like in that, the norms are the things that you organize in that beginning. Really, when the child is growing, you like being the same norms. You go one another.
Malamulo?
It's about the environment. For example, a child living in the environment, and the child to adapt to the
Okay.
Why
No, the two of you have given you 90%. It's just that you are saying this, right?
I think it's one of the time of the stage.
So somebody is excited. Let's discuss it.
It's a time of the stage. Like the movies, the way it's done.
So give it a second. The issue is the same. All those things come in. But social context. Social context is how, right? You yourselves, within your social system, view yourselves and what you think is right for whatever it is. Right? The norms we talked about. Now, when it comes to child growth and development and taking the growth outside, because growth is about physical, right? The development encompasses a lot of things around. One of those is the social approach that you mentioned, right? And the social is how that child grows in that particular environment, right? Is going to determine the type of development that child is going to be. You gave an example of that development, right? So how that child looks at the situation in which that child lives is going to pattern his way of growth and his way of development. So situation. Now, you mentioned Bandura, right? Out of those, we have two main social learning theorists, right? But they are divided into two categories: behaviorists and those who are looking at issues of social development and so on. So we have Bandura, of Pavlov, of Watson, of Erickson, of Zaga, we know Russian, maybe 67 or 8. Right. Out of those, you can tell who belongs to the actual issue of social context, as he puts it, and other who looks at the issues of the cognition. Right? We talked about that. Cognitive development and all sorts of things, whatever it is. Now, as social workers or community workers, why I'm doing this thing? These are all things within the second day. Right? So don't tell me that you are things that the second day you have forgotten. You remember my things in 1977. You know? Jacob, do you have a working memory or not? Remember working memory? Yeah, from what I've mentioned here, then you can now look at the learning processes, child learning processes, right? Children learn through how many processes? 5 of them. I want each one of you to give me one. One, by 2. So observation. Is observation something to do with cognition?
Yes.
How? There's the issue of memory. Remember the issue of memory? Yes. A child will observe and keep that one in the mind, right? And come out later. Okay. Observation. The other one is? Yes? Okay, the right is part of that. It comes out. It's part of that memory which brings up things. That's which observes. Simulation. What is simulation? Two things. Simulation and stimulation. And then they said, Simulation and stimulation, are they the same? They are not. Stimulation is to try to excite a child to do certain things, something, right? To stimulate somebody to do something. Stimulation is the way which all of you know. You know when you use it wrong way, all right? Now, simulation is doing as observed. Remember, a child will do as observed. Simulate. To start the middle of the that's stimulation. So, yes, so when you look at these things here, you have all those things around. You have taken me back. I have this. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I can tell you a story which will make me laugh, but let me finish it. All right, so formulation and Devereux and Sabet 2004. I believe that objectives are conceptualized based on the potential impact, and this includes a combination of several approaches, and it looks at the different four perspectives through which we do this. And when I look at the Devereux and Sabet 2004, they excite my youth when I was a young boy. 2004 was a big man, but I was Devereux was my professor at the University of Brighton. So I'm reading things that you taught me in Mamora, face to face, Macheza, and I've written quite a lot on this. All right, so here he has summarized the functions of social protection in four ways. In what we are going to call the 3P plus T framework. You see that one? It's beautiful, right? 3P plus T framework. So let's come back to what is this 3P. Okay, so Devereux and his colleague came up with this, and he says social protection comes in four pieces: 3 P's and 1 T. Now the first P is protection. So social protection is protection unit. That's first P. When you provide relief from deprivation, income, whatever it is, you are protecting people from falling into, right? Number 2, P is preventing. You are averting deprivation, so you can have the social insurance, whatever it is, or something like that. Number 3, it talks about promoting function of social protection. Enhancing income and capabilities, right? So you are looking at issues of individual capabilities and income, public welfare as an income issue, inputs is a capability issue to address issues of household, food security and something like that. And number 4, the transformative. This one ensures equity and inclusion, including empowerment, so that individuals actually have their rights. So this one focuses on the laws and policies which are that enshrine what we call the human rights. So it becomes very easy. And there is what we have. And the 3 P's, as much as they have been focused on by Devereux and Sabet, also ILO did look at those, right? ILO just looked at those, but they never went beyond to look at those, what they are. They actually focused more on the T, right? T is transformation.